Peace. You know what it is. Insight from the gods. Lock him in the building. Brother Knowledge in the building. Special guest in the building. Grammy nominated rapper / producer. My man Be More Than Usual. Definitely did the unusual with his skill set. Glad to have the brother as a guest. You know what I'm saying? Let Brother Knowledge acknowledge the people.
Indeed, no doubt. Welcome. We finally made it to people that's tuned in our beginning stages of this podcast, trying to enlighten individuals and be enlightened ourselves. We got the brother right here, man. Is an inspiration from the hometown, doing phenomenal things. You know what I'm saying? I would have never known. See, that's how you move in silence. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, making your move and just doing what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to lock in. And it ain't even about the attention or the fame or none of that. It's just about getting on your purpose. And Slim has really got on his purpose. So he's going to share a lot of that with us today to help you stay focused on how to stay under the radar and stay on your purpose.
No doubt. Introduce yourself to the world, Lord.
Man, it's Be More, man. Grammy nominated as bro.
Indeed.
Right?
Indeed.
Songwriter, producer, artist.
Speak up a little bit.
Do a little bit of everything. I wear a lot of hats, man. All for the people, for real.
Well, how was the experience itself? Just knowing you was nominated for the Grammy. I want you to unpack that a little bit, because a couple of weeks ago, me and Brother Knowledge had a show about how artists from Baltimore don't get supported. How this city seems to overlook the talent that they have already residing here. And so because of that, I want you to build on that, how it felt, the experience, what happened during that time when you was headed to the Grammys. Unpack all that for the public, man, so they'll understand, you know what I'm saying, what the God was going through at that very moment.
It was definitely surreal. It took a couple months for it to really hit home, you know what I mean, for me to even be like, you know, like it's real. And my mentor, you know, Malik Yusuf, like hit it on the head. He was like, bro, like it's really rare for people to get into the nomination field for a Grammy. It's like it's easier to get a platinum plaque than it is to get a Grammy nomination.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it took a little minute for it to set in. I still don't think it really set in until the day of the show, actually, because of everything that happened, the LA wildfires and everything. Because the message came out like, hey man, it would be in bad taste if we came out and had a whole bunch of people come to California. And then, in true Hollywood fashion, the show must go on. You know what I mean? So like maybe like 10 days out, it was like, yeah, it's still going. Just not less parties or whatever. By that time, I had canceled all my situations. So
right,
but overall, man, it still was a wonderful thing. I think Dr. Naeem Akbar talked about leaving a legacy of competence. For like my nieces, my sons, my daughters, right? Like this, anybody that's close to me, anybody that's tapping in with what I'm doing, it's like you can face all types of adversity in life and still make it to the heights of whatever path you choose that you want to walk on. We going back though. Like the Grammy nomination one, no, we lost. We lost. The Tank and the Bangers was a great project. The category I was in was Spoken Word Album of the Year. And we be back. We coming right back for him.
No doubt. You got one particular song that kind of reached out to me. You know, I got knowledge of self, so that particular song, God Is in My DNA. What was your creative process like when you started creating that? When that came together, what was you thinking about, like catering certain kind of music to the masses and making it receptive to the particular audience? Was it a particular audience you was catering to, or did you just let your creative juices flow?
To be completely honest, I like to give Minister Louis Farrakhan credit for that, right? I think like maybe like 01, something like that. He was real. It was a lot of stuff going on in hip hop. I think Kiss and Beans had the beef, and they was trying to sit down. He was saying that for every rap song, he had to write 1,000 speeches.
Right.
So, you know, in my mind, I'm like, well, how can I put 1,000 speeches into a rap song?
Oh, okay.
In a way that's not lame, because a lot of times people go at that way and it just be like, all right, yo, it's like cookie cutter for real.
Indeed.
It didn't happen. It took me, I would say 20 years, because I was in the process of making a whole nother type of project, and then the inspiration came for Yes Lord, my project is coming out tomorrow, and what happened from that, also, you know, when you get on frequency, you start to attract a lot of things that's in that. So, like with that song in particular, DNA, Fireman, that's fire, and Swisher, like they came up with the beat, and the hook, and the moment I heard it, like the song was instantly written. You know, the inspiration was just right there. So like I could connect on those degrees of just knowing that God is in my DNA and so much more. And just, you know, just playing on words. But all the music that I do, I think I made a post a couple weeks about it. It feels good to me that my 2-year-old can listen to it all the way up to my mom who's 67. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I know that's God working through me, because I was making something totally different. I was doing something else.
Yeah, that's what's up. Just real quick, I want to ask you a couple questions, probably for the viewers and myself, right? So since I'm getting familiar with your work, I'm getting it from the back end though, you know what I mean? So I want to get like a glimpse. And just for people that don't know, you know what I mean? Like what's your CD, when you first dropped your first CD, what kind of response you kind of got, you know, when you got the most support from, and what kept you focused to keep pushing to get to where you got to?
Well, this is my first studio project that's dropping tomorrow. I've done a few little like mixtapes, EPs, and definitely launched a few singles. But I think Don't Give Up was my first single that I actually put out. That was like in 2018, which received a lot of support from around the country. More recently, I've been able to tap into like the international markets. In fact, I just did a song with a brother from Ghana, JJ Gonami. That's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna drop that soon. So like support-wise, it's weird that a lot of times you get supported outside of your hometown. Right. You get a lot of support from outside of your hometown, and then like, you know, we were just building on that. You know, like a prophet not really received in his hometown. You know, Jesus put that degree down, and that's because, you know, people saw you at one point in life, and then they get like, especially with this type of music, which I know some people say, oh, it's gospel. No, it's inspirational music, right? For people to do something, be more than usual, right? So to do something more than what the usual context is. But I can't say that I really marketed. You know what I mean? I've been on papers. I did half my bit on the street. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't want to be famous and on parole. I watched what happened with Meek Mill, and I like Bull Pop the Whaler. They sat him down for three years. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was like a lot of stuff I just didn't want to do. And you know, now that, you know, that's concluded, I'm back outside.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, Lord. Another particular song, I had posted it one time. I used it on one of my posts. It was called Blessings Over Baltimore. Don't know if that's the title.
Morning Prayer.
Morning Prayer. Yeah. And the harmony of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm a lyricist, man. I love good lyrics. I love good music. And when I heard it, it kind of resonated with me. And a lot of people, they always accuse me, you only like New York rap. So I said, you know what? I'm going to smack them in their face this time. Not only do I know him personally, but the song is definitely talking about Be More. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to understand, again, that creative process and what made you think about Blessings being over Baltimore, and what drove you to feel like that was needed.
I mean, my whole point of doing this, right, is, like I said, trying to get 1,000 speeches into a song. And with Morning Prayer, I think the setup for that line is like go where you never gone before. I remember a time, and I'm sure you remember, where people from West ain't go over East.
Right.
People from East ain't go over West, right? So like, hell, I remember it was tough to ask somebody, you been at Eastern Shore, you been to DC now, and people never left, right? So it's like, go where you never gone before, because that's where your blessings are. You can always come back home. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore needed that. Like, people, to this day, we still need it. I don't think, like, the lights are on. Like, they flickering. They not on. Like, all right, so here's the spotlight on the city. Angel Reese is doing her thing. Lil Reggie's doing his thing. So, like, we got these pockets, and it's happening.
No doubt.
Like, the process is happening.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know when all my music, what I'm saying, that if it does hit the people, whoever it hit, they're going to recite those lyrics. So it wind up becoming a mantra or an affirmation for the people. So for that, like, yeah, man, blessings over Baltimore. We done said enough about the destructive side. And, well, you can't go nowhere where they like, is it like The Wire? First thing, can you take me to The Wire? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. But like, you got to see that was a blessing too. But it's more to it. It's way more than that. It's way much. It's so much talent. It's a shame.
Yeah, I definitely respect the God vision and your spiritual connection that allows you to convey what you know is in your heart and your passion without feeling like you have to make the normal or the norm. Like, when you break the rules in that way, it's like, yo, look at this. You've seen that side of the coin. Now let's look at this side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because you know how I am. I like to go everywhere, and I like to try to connect people, you know what I'm saying, with people. So I popped up on the guard. I wasn't coming to see him per se, but I was at a basketball game, you know what I'm saying, up in PA. And I was like, man, let me call the guard and let him know, yo, lock him in your town, yo, what's up? So the guard kept it 100 though. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even come out for anybody. He said, but yo, since it's you, guard, I'm gonna pull up. So he pulled up, we chopped it up. We was at a basketball game, and he has a passion for the game. And so, you know what I'm saying, he was cheering the young guys on, you know what I'm saying, letting them know, like, no, shorty, move this way, move that way. And so, man, the guard had a chance to really chop it up. And so it's not a coincidence that his presence is here now back in the city, because he's from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, artists don't come back. It's like the city do them wrong in what they should support. And so when some people go and get that Grammy nomination or go chill, they stay chilling. They be like, man, them motherfuckers on some other shit, so I'm about to get on some other shit. And I want to, you know, commend you on that for just like standing 10 toes down and keeping your own inspiration high and your own drive for creating this good music and knowing that your time will come, man. That Grammy nomination, to me, that's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely phenomenal.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
And of course, I'm gonna be the advocate for the people. I know the people probably saying, "Oh, let them spit something." So we just want to know is we gonna hear
Get a water, Lord.
something.
Little
Like
something.
that.
Little something.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wasn't ready for that, but yeah.
You always
Hey,
gotta
listen,
know,
we
it's
putting
like-
them on the spot.
Yeah,
We putting them on the spot. Show that talent,
Yeah, we
y'all.
want to stay raw on here. We don't want to be scripted, so I'm gonna
No
do
doubt.
that from now on. They gonna get me too on stuff, so I'm prepared. I'm gonna get my lick down though. But nah, before the
we
show
go,
out,
yeah.
you know what I mean. We
I
gonna
got
get
you.
something from them.
Most definitely.
You know, because we want to support them. We want to know what we're supporting and what kind of music it is, what genre of music it is, and I know he says not only motivational, but it's inspirational, and it's definitely a difference between the two. When something is motivational, it's like an external force to help push you forward. When it's inspirational, you tune in and you take what's in and you draw your picture so that the people can see. And your success from that depends on the way you depict the picture. So if your picture's shady, then the people won't perceive it shady.
Right.
And that's okay, but your development is still going on. So when they can paint that picture, the clearer they paint that picture, the more they feel you.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we try and do. So when we get the words and we get lyrics like that, that's what we doing. We vibe and we tuning in because it's like frequency. And that's what we trying to do, elevate frequency.
No doubt, God. That's deep indeed.
Not quite yet before you spit. I just want to be.
No, I ain't going right now. We just going, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna let the God wheels get to turning while he, you know what I'm
Let
saying,
him push
come
his
up with
30
something.
in.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because we was just talking about how when you put on a spot and your freestyle ain't intact,
Yeah.
boy, sometimes, you know what I mean, it look
Fall.
like, you know what I mean, you getting rusty in your craft. You know what I mean? But
You got this.
yeah, I know he gonna handle that though. You know what I'm saying? It's really, man. I always love, you know what I'm saying, how we create. You know what I'm saying? We are creators. You know what I'm saying? And even though music has been around since black people been in existence, I just I like how it is relayed, how we can keep coming up with new ways to express an old craft.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got so many different styles of rap and hip hop and spoken word and poetry, and all of them lines get blurred depending on how you express it or drop it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't putting nobody on the spot, but you know the God knowledge of poet. If y'all ain't know, if the world ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when he gonna spit. You know what I'm
I set
saying?
myself up.
I don't know when he gonna spit, but I personally know. I personally know. Really, all of us can spit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe one day we'll have a spoken word live on the podcast, man, where we just go in with our talents and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely got a respect for the art and the craft of it. You know what I mean? But I want to talk a little bit about the process of. Did you take it as a sign in the process of you witnessing the fires in LA that stopped you from actually going to the Grammy ceremony? When that happened, did you look at it like, damn, of all times, why these wildfires happening while I'm Grammy nominated?
I always look at situations like with flow and force, right? So like when things be flowing, it's always God, right? It's always God. It's like the doors is opening up. It's like you can't do no wrong. I've been on a basketball court where I done twist my ankle through the ball up, the jump still go in. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the flow of it. But like when you forcing things, you like, as one would say, like trying and getting it done. That implies effort. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, I'm trying.
Right.
Nah, and all your doors seem to be shut, then it's just not their time. It's not your season. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never like, I mean, we've been in situations where, you know what I mean, Ritz, how many times I exhausted all my remedies in court.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And they send it jump back, you know what I'm saying? This it. This the last one. It was at the post trial.
With a search warrant.
Yeah, after that, and then it's like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, I think after that is the Hague.
Yeah, man. And they told me I'm August. I remember 2009. You're done, son. Like that's it. Bring it. You know what I mean? So I'm used to the learning patience and just waiting for my season. You know, because I wasn't expecting to get parole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you said that, because it's like stuff unfolds and happen in its own time, like you say. And I've learned that everything works in cooperation. You know what I mean? As long as you know, you're gonna get the signals, and the choice you make, and the maze determine your outcome. But every turn got another option.
Right.
So it's a lot of outcomes, and there's a lot of choice to be made. So it's like, what do you rely on to get you through the maze? How do you know one from the other? So when, just like you were speaking about the inspiration of how you tune in, it's like you learn how to listen to that inner voice and that light that connect you to the universe. So it's like you're being guided. So things gonna happen. And it was a book that I read that really hit home with that, and that's the Celestine Prophecy, right? By James Redfield, and it was about insights. And they had 9 insights, and they would have certain things that happen in their life on a day-to-day basis. They would run into certain people that seemed coincidental, and they would find little manuscripts, or they might drop a jewel on them. They said, damn, why did they say that? How he just happened to know that? You know what I mean? And they was like little guide paths to something higher that they couldn't really recall.
Exactly.
So it kept leading to different insights, and every insight was really, really motivational, inspirational, and what they needed at that moment on that journey. So that's the light that we be talking about. Even when Martin Luther King said, I've been to the mountaintop and I saw the light. It's that same frequency, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you learn how to tune into that frequency and that network, it's like, damn, I know I'm doing the right shit, because I don't have too many opposing forces outside of the ordinary haters.
Exactly.
But other things don't go against you. You know what I'm saying?
God make your haters work for you too.
No doubt. You need them. They the motivators. I love them. I always shout out the haters. Because without them, like, how am I know who I am?
Yeah.
We need the opposing force. Okay, that's your role, but this is mine over
That's
here.
how you build up your strength.
No
You
doubt.
gotta go against a foe.
Indeed, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, both of y'all build was definitely peace. Wood brought up the Celestine Prophecies. It's crazy because I was in New York, and my cousin Kiani was like, yo, what's the name of the book you gave me to read? And when they finding all these degrees, and I couldn't even remember the name of the damn book. And that's it, the Celestine Prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's sort of like a navigational system, you know, in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is a landmark right here where you should go. This is another landmark right here where you should go. You know what I'm saying? So in the process of knowing where you're going, you know what I mean? It helps you find that energy where you know, don't do that because the energy ain't right. Do that. Then the energy right over here. So you stay over here and you make something out of nothing. And then, like you say, your haters start validating you. It's like, damn, that's the validation. The greater the hater, the greater my manifestation. I don't know if everything pieced with the machinery, but somebody said the screen went black.
It's not me per se. So what happens is, and I'm gonna say it because I own everything in the room. Social media has a tendency that if you are not promoting their things and getting commercialized through them and making money for them, and you're just making it for yourself, they have a tendency to cut out certain things. We just had a topic about black men and their health and how they should go to doctors. It went haywire.
Right.
At the same time, when it's time for this brother to spit his knowledge and the fact that he's saying he'd be more, I was over here tickled and ready because most people don't come back and say be more nothing. They really do, you know, strive and keep on moving. It's acting up and they keep on saying, we waiting to give you a signal. And
so what's that, Instagram, YouTube?
That's Facebook. I'm looking at you right now on YouTube. I'm gonna go over there and look at that again in a second. It's showing me that I'm live, but it still won't put them on the screen.
Yeah, I know Bubs has sent me.
Yeah, because Bubs was on here talking to a lady named Carolyn. A lady, I want to say her name is Deisha. She said she hadn't heard from you, but she liked the fact that you came back to be more and you was ready to give. Spit your fire. So they were all like YouTubers are sitting here waiting, just like I was just sitting here waiting.
So what they looking at?
Okay.
So right now they'll probably most people probably jump over to Instagram because you know I'll have everything on, or they're looking at the screen wondering like
what's going on,
what's wrong because they could possibly hear me. So in the comments I can say. Instagram. It's just unfortunate how we get treated. And the thing is, a lot of us do that to each other.
Don't they send the sponsors over there?
Yeah.
So you can make some money to promote something like that. Would make sense.
Right. Yeah.
That would be great.
Absolutely.
Because it's not like she don't know what she's doing.
Yeah. So, you know, in the spirit of building, because, you know, it don't stop. We do this for us, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we still want to hear it.
Yeah, like I said, Deetra, she shouted the God out, so she's, you know, happy that you know what I mean? So
yeah, she was like really happy. She was excited. She was ready for it.
Oh man, it showed his face in the place.
So
you
what
know
I
what
did,
I mean?
the first half that we do have, I put part 1, and we're going to keep on moving until they give it to me. They have no choice but they give it to me.
Right, that's what's up. So, in the process of overstanding, you know what I'm saying?
Still give the people what they're expecting. I gotta hear, and I'll just have to play it again myself.
Yeah, so in the process of overstanding the opposition, this gives us a better understanding of, again, you know, our haters. Because sometimes your haters can be the corporate world.
Yeah.
The machine.
It literally says live right now.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's Black August, so we got to expect all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out to Black August, man. You know what I'm saying? We here representing on this Black August Day. Might as well salute Jonathan Jackson while we on here. You know what I mean? The day is the day that he took over the Marine County Courthouse trying to free his brother George Jackson.
Living. Say, yeah, give it up. He's another Baltimore rapper, up and coming. I appreciate he watch every one of y'all shows. He love it. So he's holding out. He's waiting for. So whenever you ready, because I'm gonna save it here and still put it where I want it to go.
Yeah, they want you to spit, Lord. Go ahead and give them some heat, man.
Just everybody's on the screen went black though.
Go ahead. Yeah. So
come over. Come here.
Huh?
Look. I
No,
see
I'm
everything.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. So the thing
But
is,
I'm
the people who
recording
have
this.
the technical.
So I'll still have
Everybody
it.
don't have-
Advantage.
Everybody don't have. Oh, everybody.
You get what I'm
should
saying?
have.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Have the
replay
technical
it.
advantage that still told me
If
live.
I gotta
He
chop
showed
it
me the
up.
word live,
Oh, for real.
but the screen is black. Yeah. All
They
my
want
stuff
some
is
North
plugged
brand
in.
shit.
Yeah.
Black the screen out, cut the water off. You know what I'm
And I'm
saying?
black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity.
Go away, God. You want to give him some heat?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I got to record it. I can always play it back on
I can,
the
you
joint.
know what, it
I'm
ain't
going to lean back,
about
man, and let the God ass bars out for the world.
that part.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to him, man. Let him have it.
They can play with me how they like.
You know what I mean?
So,
Speak up too, Lord. You know
yeah, I got you. I got about 3 different voices.
That's right. Give us all 3 of them. Fuck it. Just give us all 3 of them at one time.
Yo, what a nigga gotta do to make his mark in his game? Park that Crown Vic, cop that range, put up the steel, drink champagne, and get a model chick to give me brains. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know your future and your past, seen your dreams. It's the same hood, homie, just different blocks. Same smoker, same pills, different color tops. Vanilla Dutch, half and half in a chicken box. Coke, dopes, and weed crammed in the same spot. Sales come wanting 1 and 1, so son got his gun on one hand, serving with the other. With no cut cards, niggas even serve their mothers. Some sing the bookings cause they served undercovers. Cook up with the same pot from the cupboard. As long as them bills paid, mama like. Young dudes can't cop blunts but cock bangers. Sharing stone holes in the hood. Hit gangsters. Sophisticate their lives in time and hit bankers. Wind up getting them snatched cause they owe favors. Dope fiends nod and they fuzz got long ashes. Get a tout shout and they damn near attackers. Fathers made us bastards, so the streets snatched us. Raised us and paid us for serving death to natives. You hear shots in the hood, some pictures fly. You hear shots in the hood, some nigga died. Oh no, not shorty, he was too young for that. Greed plus jealousy, death's the sum of that. Mom's crying her eyes out, her son ain't coming back. Few understand the game and what comes with that. Same spot where Sam Cassell birthed his skills. Needles in the sandbox, somebody stop them kids. Little girl growing up, 13 with a kid. Baby father, 19, got work in the crib. Niggas on the come up want that work that he get. Shots rang, kids slang, don't do dirt where you live. This is vivid like a Donald Goins novel. You feel my flow and follow, fiends stuffing up their nostrils. If it ain't that, you know they spiking they twist. We play the steps while we pitch like them Titans. Quiet chicks from school done flip, now they dyking. Niggas boxing in the street, they think they Tyson. Left and right, you bruise, put some ice on you. Come back in 5 minutes, reunite with your clique. Everybody balling hard, playing 50 and shit. Most bras ain't hoop, they watching for 50. Cause homie still got a bag of 50s. Something like that.
Something like that.
That's what's up.
That's
I'm
what's
over
up.
here
That's
grooving.
What's up, homie? Put
I'm
them
talking
bars
about
together.
what happened
Trying to
here
censor
and there.
myself too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
same
that's right.
time.
Fuck it, Elo. Go ahead and give him something. Give him a cipher, Elo. Go ahead and spit for him.
Shit, I say I'm the God of my universe.
There we
I don't care
go.
how you feel about it. Some think that's blasphemy, but it ain't that. I'm just real about it. See, let me start over. I'm the God of my universe, and who care how you feel about it? Some think that's blasphemy, but it ain't that. I'm just real about it. In the beginning was triple darkness, symbolic to the fetus in the womb, and then there was light, but not until the caterpillar flared the cocoon. See, King James said that God made man after his own image, and I say that man made God after his own. No, I'm not a religious person, but what I hold sacred is spirituality, because religion rely on intermediaries, and I create through originality. All great truths begins as blasphemy. For instance, look at Galileo. See, he was punished by the Inquisition, by the church for what they ain't know, that the earth was really round, when he told the people that it was flat. But truths like that went against the Catholic Church, and they I forgot the rest, but
That's what's up. That's what's up,
That was
Elo.
good. That was good.
What's up?
Poetry. What you got for
I'm gonna give you some bars.
Some
Some of my poems, I ain't gonna come off the top. I'm definitely gonna spit some written, but let me give it to you like this. It's the ancient Egyptian pharaoh with a double barrel, an army apparel. I walk a path that's narrow. My mind and my rhymes deeper than the sands of Palestine, combined with 9 South African diamond mines. Yo, it's the God, I stay holding it down. Broad daylight, split the top of your crown with the guard you now. Wordplay, rhyme is homicidal, verbal, lyrical, chemical compound. Words as deep as Ebola disease mixed with gangrene and mad cow. It's like Kim with a Glock 10, known to drop in and drop 10 men at one time with one rhyme. Get in your bones and your melanin like sunshine. Yo, it's the ancient black man with the skeleton like Wolverine and the X-Man. My melanin shine. Black as the X-Clan. This is hip-hop, it's not commercial. I'm out to burst you. Put a scar on your face, the design of a crop circle. Extraterrestrial in the human flesh. So who wanna test the God with the skills? Yo, our whole cipher, we the best. Fuck the rest.
That's right.
You know how we used to cipher God.
Exactly.
That was my time.
You know
It's like
oh, you got some bars?
What?
Give him something. Give him something, Miss V. Let him know what it is.
Hold up.
Y'all ain't seen this before.
Never seen it before. You'll never get to see it again. Let me go in and flip the camera around. It's crazy because once we start getting into different things, they gave us our viewing back.
Oh, word. Ain't that something? Once I start picking up a Glock 10 and all that, they want to, you know what I mean?
That's what it is. Now, you can't be telling people not to, because you got to tell them to kill.
Right.
I had it messed up. All right, so let me go. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Miss V. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so sorry everything that happened today. But I appreciate y'all that stood by. All of your years, talk that shit on Instagram. Okay, number fire. Y'all got a lot of reviews on there. I just wanted social media to know I wasn't great rap. But I stepped and I stayed. That's what she do. She stick and she stay. She can be a nuisance at times, but she has passion. That part.
That's your rap?
Yeah, that's my rap.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. You put me in front of somebody, they gonna see my passion. That's what
Okay,
it is.
that's rapping.
Yeah, that's rap.
Okay.
You got a rhyme. You got a rhyme. You got the rhyme.
No, ain't that
Passion
rap?
V.
That's peace.
Passion V. That's what you can call.
That's what's up. So y'all just witnessed something organic. I don't know if the screen kicked back in, but that's authenticity. That what we always talk about. Like when the cameras come on, we don't start acting. This is what we got. We give y'all what we got. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all missed my shout out to Jonathan Jackson. I don't know if the screen went black, so I'm gonna try to get it in before the screen go black again. Salute to Black August. Salute to, you know what I'm saying, all the soldiers who sacrifice for us to have a better life, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? But it ain't even about us, man. Well, we only half of the reason, man. It's about our man. Be more than usual, man. What part of Be More you from? Give him some history on you, go.
I'm from East Baltimore.
Okay.
Man.
Oh,
I'm from
dang!
East.
Dang! I was just about to say mine. Dang!
I lived everywhere, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm from Friendship and Garrett, but Northeast raised for real. Like, so I've been up to Alameda for pretty much when I wasn't in the junk. You know what I'm saying? I was up to Alameda. You know, but I lived on Letton Hall. I lived out Glen Brown. I lived everywhere. Been all around the joint.
No doubt. That's what's up.
You know, I mean, one thing that I did want to tap into is, so in my family, we did have somebody from Baltimore that got an Emmy nomination, right? Who's had just so happened to be my cousin, right? It was Howard Rollins, right? So I know a lot of people know him from like In the Heat of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when people talk about people going away and not coming back,
Right.
so every summer, not really up the street from here, literally across the street from here, right? He used to throw his mother a birthday party every 4th of July. So we'd go there and he'd pop up, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because, you know, you look and like, damn, like that's Virgil Tubbs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But like he was real laid back. He had his people that he would rock with and really talk to and build. And so, but he was real tight with my mom. So I would, you know, like, why he don't rock with everybody? You know, and it's weird. From that day to this day, he was like, well, it was a lot of people that didn't support him in his inception.
Right.
Like when he was at the Arena Players, right before Ragtime came out, before like that's what he got his Emmy nomination for. So like you know, people just was like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You just like us type deal. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So it built in me knowing that you're gonna go through that. Like you're gonna go through that. Like people not gonna support you in your inception.
Right.
And like, but sometimes, you know, I think Siegel said in the song, you gotta go away to make a comeback.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of support out of Chicago. Shout out to Malik Youssef and the Bad Kids.
That's what's
Alizé
up.
Chicago.
That's what's up.
It's too many people to name. I got a lot of support from a lot of people across the world.
Yeah,
And
no
it
doubt.
came from, you know, as they say, your network is going to determine your net worth.
That's right.
Facts.
Building a network. And so something that you asked me earlier too about other artists, I don't care where you are in your skill set or however you feel that you are with your talent, man, come to Bad Kids Class. Come to Bad Kids Class, sign up for it. Link in my bio. Link in Malik Youssef bio, Bad Kids Class, IG, everywhere, right? If you want to write for other artists, if you just want to refine your own pen and see what you can do and like really push yourself to artists.
Excuse me, Instagram is all one word, Bad Kids Class.
Bad Kids Class.
I'm just trying to type it in.
That's class with a K. Right. So you know what I mean. Everything is there, like because there's no artist development in none of these labels anymore.
Right.
So what happens is, you know, you got a lot of independent artists you can drop from your bedroom, you know, at any given time, you know. But if you don't go through the rigors of it, you're not gonna be prepared for what the industry holds. Like, you know, a lot of people make music, but like my first manager showed me this. He wrote it on a piece of paper. This '99. He wrote down show business, and he said, "What you see there?" And I say show business. He said, "No, you're not looking at it. It's 10% show, 90% business. Learn the business. You know what I'm saying? The show will take care of itself later."
Right.
So a lot of times, what's the most disheartening thing for artists breaking into the game is
Say that again, Lord.
what's that?
What you just said. But
Oh,
say it louder so they can
yeah.
get it.
Show business. If you break the word down, it's 10% show, 90% business.
Right.
You know, so learn the business side of it. So in this thing that we do in Bad Kids Class, it's a proving ground and a prepping ground because there's a lot of disappointments that come with this thing, and a lot of people get discouraged at their first disappointment. You know, and they like, oh man, you know, you know, they say industry rule is you mess somebody over after you learn how to be messed over, and that kind of permeates throughout the whole industry, right? But in this situation, it's really been a proving ground. I think 13 or more of us got Grammy nominated last year. I got a placement. I wrote for Ye, producers, plaques, Grammys that came out of this camp. Eric Bellinger, a lot of big names, Vic Mensa, a lot of it came through the same system.
Right.
So, you know, I'm always imploring people to sign up, come through no matter where you are. We hold a Zoom damn near every night, right? Come through, work on a skill, be a part of something great. That might be the pathway to your greatness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a system. You find out how to assist somebody, and then for you know it, like you become the pick of the litter. Because if you really who you say you are, the cream gonna rise to the top.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So put yourself in a proving ground for real, like a real artistry. Like you might be the nicest on your block. You know what they say, like a law and all master men don't judge men by their reputation, but we judge them by their character. That's who you are.
Yeah.
So
No
like
doubt.
if your reputation might be you the nicest person on the block.
Right.
Well, come see what's
That's
going
who
on
you
another
are.
block. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah. So come out and really.
Sometimes you gotta go to another block.
You
and
have
see
to.
if you really got it.
Yeah, because you don't want to get your ass handed to you because you thought you was like
Exactly, 'cause you thought you was slick.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you know, definitely come through.
Definitely
Sign up for it because it's one of them opportunities
Put
that.
it on Facebook.
This is the longest running writing camp right now going in the music industry. We've been going on 4 years right now. Like consistent, there's no other writing camp that's holding this, doing what we're doing.
Oh wow.
That's what's up.
And you got access to everything. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's
So what's
what's
the
up.
youngest? What's the age bracket?
I mean, as much as you can take.
Yeah.
So I think we had a producer from Baltimore come through and he was 16.
Okay.
So he learned a lot about just production because we at that time we were offering individual production classes. So you might want, bro. I seen the brother take a bird chirp and turn it into a drum.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Like learning all these different. I think the brother told me the other day, take those background vocals and put it on a keyboard track. I'm like, for what? When you go do the math on it, you really go look at it. It's like it gives it more resonance, gives it more sound. Never known that. Like, you know what I mean? You just record and just put it on the audio track. Yeah, so you learn the technical stuff. You know, you learn music theory. It's a real university for being an artist. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, you're gonna work sometimes. You're gonna get a lot of fame before you get money sometimes. And unfortunately, because that's how it goes. You're a lot of ghost writing, a lot of ghost production, a lot of stuff like that. Where you might have done a lot of work. You might not see the credit. And how you gonna take that? You gonna let that stop you from going forward and build? No.
Yeah. So as I listen to you drop your jewels on this music industry, in your experience, right, and in the knowledge that you have acquired about the business on your personal journey and on your business journey, because I look at it like two journeys taking place. Like personally, we know what we want. Business wise, we know what we can negotiate or can't negotiate. What would be the best advice that you would give an artist, particularly coming from Baltimore? Like what would be the best advice you would give them as far as their career and making songs that people feel?
Always put yourself, to answer the last part, right, is always put yourself in the shoes of the listener. Right? That's a whole quote that I remember. That's just like, you know, the speaker is always at the mercy of the listener. Who cares if you think you're hot? Right. If nobody relates to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that means absolutely nothing. And not in the music industry. It's not going to mean anything. So think about, all right, you meet somebody, like you were just talking about, like the guideposts, you meeting people going along the way. You'll meet somebody and they'll tell you their story. Right? Because you never know when you're entertaining an angel.
Right.
You don't know what it
No
is, right? So somebody sitting there and they giving you a story. Then you meet somebody else and they giving you a story. So take that inspiration and turn it into a song, because it's way more people that's feeling like that. And as us as human beings, we always want to know that somebody, we're not the only person going through it.
That's right.
So make music from that perspective. Even, I mean, that's why the drill music is so popular, because people really feel like that.
Right.
This is my living conditions. Oh, I got ops and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So let me listen to the music that's gonna keep me on that frequency.
On that same frequency where I'm living. Yeah.
But I mean, as far as Baltimore goes, humble yourself. Humble yourself. Like and always treat the janitor the same way that you treat the CEO.
Boom.
That's right.
Like always. Like, and when I say humble yourself, I don't mean like just like tuck your tail. I'm saying like play a sucker to catch a sucker. This the industry. It's, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna meet a lot. Like don't dim your light for the sake of, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and hide in the corner. Dim your light because you don't want to outshine the master sometimes. Like you don't want to, all right, you with somebody. Right. Dim your light.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that every success, don't get big headed on it. Don't let you know what I mean? Stay level. In the Shambhala, right? They got this degree where it's talk about fearlessness. Right. And they say that if somebody come at you with they say, I got a check for you for $1 million. Or if they come to you and say, I'm gonna kill you, your response should be the same. It should be even. You just talking. You just talking. You know what's real behind, you know what I mean? You telling me you got $1 million for me, or you telling me you want to kill me, the energy not matching your words. Right. You know what I'm saying? So in this thing that we do is just like, stay even. Oh man, somebody gonna tell you they got a deal for you. Somebody gonna say, man, stay even. Don't let you're Grammy nominated. Don't let it go to your head to where, you know what I mean, your ego is so inflated that you forget who you are. Right. We was just talking about this last night. Matter of fact, Tyler Creator just said it on the Clips record. The curse of the zeros, when you become the devil or the tap dancing Negro. You get the money.
Curse of the zero.
Yeah. So what happens? A lot of times people get the money, they go absolutely corrupt, right? Or they become the tap dancing Negro. They don't come back. They're not going to give back. They're not even you don't exist to them no more. No amount of money can make you rise above the conditions of your people.
No doubt.
It's not. Because without the people, you can't get there anyway.
Absolutely. Facts.
You know what I mean? So just remain humble. Like remain not. You ain't gotta be in the hood all the time, but you know what I'm saying. You know how to hit and miss.
Stay in tune.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
But since you've been on your journey, has any rappers that you know from Baltimore reached out to you? Have you collaborated with any other rappers from Baltimore?
Sure. Damon Blue, who's on my project, is dropping tomorrow. Nels GC, who's on the project, is dropping tomorrow. Life the Oracle. She is all over the project. She's pretty much like my Ghostface on my Purpose tape. So I think she's on like 6, 7 songs out of 10. So I've worked with and tried to develop a lot of artists from Baltimore. I bump into them, and they always like, here, listen to this, and I'm like, all right, that's dope. Write these songs, write these type of the same proving ground, the same stuff that I learned along the way. Where I would meet people in the industry and they'd be like, hey, do these type of songs, write 4 songs just like this, or like, and it worked. I tell them the same thing, and then of course now it's like coming baggage. But yeah, that answered.
Yeah, no doubt. That definitely answered it. Somebody's name I was trying to think about, but their name slipped me on a rap tip. He from LT too. What's his name, Wood? Heavy set. With the plaits in his hand.
The West Side Certified.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You met him?
I met him one time before, like we Soundstage, I believe. Rico Reed, it's a lot of talent, man.
Yeah, that's why I had asked you, because I know I be running into dudes and they be like, yeah, man, blah, 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 blah. And I be like, God damn, it's a lot of rap. What's the other dude named Big Jake or something? Money Jake.
It's a lot.
I said his name Fat Ant.
Yeah, Tech.
That's it.
Yeah, Tech is one of my favorites right now for sure. YG Tech. It moves. It's a lot. I know Moose about to spin a block. He about to drop something soon. Man, the list goes on. But like my inspirations from Baltimore, like keep it real. Derek Rebel. Back in the day, Norm Scholar, K Mac. Tim Trees, Scar Akbar, Melly Smalls.
He called it off good names.
LMS, Pork Chop. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like as far. I mean, Kevin Lyles has to be an inspiration to everybody, right? Frank Johnson. I mean, Terry T. It's a lot of people like that. Like
matter of fact, shout out to the God Universe from the We Rock crew, man.
Exactly.
Straight up, man. One of the craftiest MCs, man, from back in the day.
From the village.
Yeah, that's my man, Kev Mack. Shout out Kev Mack.
YouTube, just shout out
He was
K-Mac.
just out the Tasco. I ain't even go out with one. I just wanted to go see him, man. I didn't know he was gonna be out there, Kev Mack.
Yeah, it's this little chick, man, Shorty Fire, man. I just mentioned her to you when we was building in the hallway. Her name Baby Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty Fire.
Energy.
She got that DMX energy, and
the energy.
Shorty gets down. I was impressed. I was like, okay, Shorty get down. Baby Gangster.
It's a lot. I mean, I was just looking for Chrissy Stay High. I don't know if anybody know where Chrissy Stay High at, man. Chrissy was one of my favorite female artists from Baltimore. Like I can't. What was Sosafina? That was her stage, man. She was something else. She used to be up here in front of the spot up on.
What did she stay high? Or
Yeah. She was nice. She was definitely.
She was
nice.
dumb.
Like
Her skills was dumb, huh?
Like
She was,
that.
yeah,
Like
no
the
doubt.
freestyle game, all that. Like I'm always. That was my whole thing. When like I never wanted to be a rapper.
Right.
Like I had like Crush Drew turned me out. Like I wanted to be Russell Simmons. I was running the way Russ was running around. I was like, I want to be like Russ.
No doubt.
You know, so I've always been a thing. Like for me, it's like I use myself as a test for other artists. Like, if you can rap with me or out rap me, then yeah, you should be signed. You know what I mean? That was how I always felt. So I'm always looking, and I'm always speaking other artists up in other rooms because like I'm always trying to give people the opportunity. I want to see Baltimore lit the way it's supposed to be lit, and it don't have to be, you know, just focused on the negative sides of things. You know what I mean? Like I want them to fix these damn streets. I want us to be able to drive through some Lambos and stuff there. You know what I'm saying? I want us to, you know what I mean? So Like
Facts.
it's great things that's happening. Steady drop of water wear away the stony heart, and that's what's going on. I'm watching Chicago pushing peace and pushing unity out there. Detroit doing the same thing. LA doing it. Baltimore is doing great right now. You know what I mean? As far as is on that side. But is it being publicized?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or giving
right.
people the opportunity to see
That's
what
right.
Uncle T is doing. And I see Brother Brando, you see out there with the nation, and they beating up the man. They on the block and like really helping and doing the work.
Yeah.
So man,
No
like
doubt.
that, all that positive stuff, like. We can't, just make hard music or just because, no, you reflect the time. So when things is changing and you feel like, all right, we need a spot where we can go, we can have a good time. We ain't worried about the let out getting shot up and all that.
doubt.
Man, that's what we hit. That's what we ushering in. That's what's coming. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
It's amazing,
Start
man.
something real quick, Lord. It's the God hour. I got peace out before you start building.
All right.
Yeah, I got roll on.
All right,
Start.
God.
I got
Peace.
Yeah, I
It's
catch
funny
y'all
the
later.
God leaving. I was just ready to give Wood a shout out. Giving back to the community, Hollywood throwing the Lexington Terrace cookout and the softball
Yeah,
game
absolutely.
all in one at Curl Park, and he do it every year, man. So shout out to the God, man. That's his way of giving back. Shout out to him for having this program, Uncommon Dialogue, Chess and Hood. And I got my Heal program, and we combine together, we connect like that, and that's how we get back. So the God got to blow like the wind. So I'm gonna let him piece y'all
All
out.
right, peace. I catch up with y'all. Salute. Catch y'all next week. All right, Miss V.
All right, everything else I'll upload and you'll
Peace.
see it and share it to you.
Alrighty.
You know.
Take this with me.
Yeah.
No doubt.
If you get a chance to think about anything I said earlier, just give me a word of advice.
Do anybody want of these donuts?
I'm gonna take one just because I can. What kind is it?
Y'all wanna?
No, I can't violate, Lord. I got to stay on my square,
This
man.
got the shot on you.
Yeah, do the he like chocolate stuff. Y'all may say what you donuts just to upset this
Homer
man.
Simpson.
Oh, he got the motherfucking the Fruit Loop
Simpson
joint.
Yeah,
The rainbow of fruit flavors on them.
Yeah,
Lie.
the chocolate joint.
They smell so fresh, nah.
Everybody with
They
that
smell-
LGBT shit.
Give the LGBT.
I asked for this. I'm being embarrassed.
God in here with
Well,
the.
how I'm gonna sit here with you donuts. Just to mess with you.
All right, God,
That's what I
peace.
did to myself.
Yeah, so y'all know, the world know I'm on the sweets fast right now, man. No junk food. Trying to get my life together, man.
We striving.
I'm striving for perfection. We still on. You got two
I can't
donuts
even-
in your
No, I
hand.
can't even eat two donuts.
We still on
I
live.
only got it because of him.
You eating two donuts at one time?
Everybody, that's the thing. Everybody know that I'm
Wow.
funny. That's why I was so engaged in y'all conversation. And
Wow.
each one of y'all took your turn to spit in a different way,
Right.
a different style. Like I was expecting like him to be on some old Deuteronomy crazy shit, but he wasn't. Yo, you really surprised
See,
me
the
just
God,
now.
the God know I got bars, though.
Yeah,
we used to have ciphers in
But see, I'm
prison.
so used to hearing him
Right.
ask
So
one
God
brother
know I
using the
got
phone.
bars.
I was
One
like,
time,
don't listen to him, he crazy. And then I never hear knowledge do poetry, so I heard that. Then hearing you and the feedback I was getting, I was like, wow. And I wanted to rap, but I didn't know what to say. But what I want people to get is like my best part of me is me, like my talking. Like I can talk my way into finessing anything. But do I want to show how to definitely produce? Yeah. I started at talk radio. Never went to school for it.
Right.
And now I'm sitting here in my own.
Right.
So at the end of the day, everybody won. Bug said, salute. I guess he's talking about the donuts, but I'm putting it down.
She brandishing them donuts like they handguns.
Right,
She
I
over
only
that
did it
motherfucker
just
strapped.
because. Not like him can't have no sweets, y'all. That's what happens when you try to be mean. But no, I really appreciate like everything that took place in here today. We know that the masses is gonna act their way, but y'all know I was over here working my phone,
No doubt.
each
Yeah.
camera, each thing, and I'm gonna make sure I combine it all together and get it the best I can. Cause this was an awesome interview.
Yeah, facts, man. The God came through. Shout out to 2-5. Y'all know I always give my fam in New York love, man. Trust. We coming to you, man. We coming to York, PA. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure if
My
y'all
man
know
Be More Than Usual.
if I
We gonna
lied.
hook up with Trust. We gonna hook up with my cousin Deuce Fever and Trust. They from New York, but they in PA right now. And my cousin King. It's all 2-5 Love. We're going to have a cypher up there on our way back from New York. So y'all know what it is, man. We're going to go up there and build, set precedents about what we're doing with the CVI work, man, trying to curtail violence from state to state. And that's how we move.
Y'all know, Philosophy, I want to say, how you pronouncing his name? There's a gentleman, somebody just tuned in from Chicago right now. He said Chicago got a serious peace movement.
Yes,
so whatever the movement is and how it's going for that's wherever you want us to be, I'm sure that he's saying he wants Chicago to be implemented.
No doubt. Matter of fact,
Make that happen.
shout out to my brother in CVI work out in Chicago, my brother Chico, the God Reality of Law, who I met at last year's peace conference, and everybody in Chicago that's doing that work. Brother Marcus and Chico that's out in Chicago, two heavy hitters that been doing that thing in Chicago falls with this peace movement and CVI work. They my brothers. Peace to the God Reality of Law out there. Had a chance to build with the gods. They welcomed me with open arms when I went to Chicago last year. Hopefully I'll be back soon, man. So salute to Chi-Town, man. Y'all definitely doing a good job, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He did it twice, so I guess he really wanted to put that out there. And for anybody who didn't catch it, because he talked rather quick, please tune in. The only way I'm going to give it to you is if you go to Straight Talk with Miss V, that's MSVEE on YouTube, like and subscribe. Then ask me for the email address, and then I can give you, or I can give you like an address if you just like and subscribe my page. I would. Look at he want to say something so bad.
She better not give nobody mine.
He want to say something so bad.
Yeah.
Bob said, and if so, tell Knowledge make some rice pudding, I guess, for all the collaborations that you did.
No diggity, no schmiggity, brother.
You got that. The
We
stuff that
feel
you
you,
ask
Bubs. We
for
feel
social
you.
media, you'll be crazy.
Yeah, so what we want to get back on point, on track just a little bit, and
Now that we have enough, everything up.
ask the brother, what time, we done?
I know the lady with that own the place. So.
Yeah, we spill over a little bit of time, but I want to have a good closing.
She won't say much.
Yeah, I want to have a good closing, you know what I'm saying, with the God. Like, any last words you want to close the session out with? Words of advice, words of encouragement for the youth that's in it, getting into this business.
Yeah, Mom, the advice is definitely stay prayed up. I don't care about what name you call the highest power, right? God doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to God either, right? Just tap in, right, and foundate yourself in that, and understand that it's nothing outward. It's all inner. That it's all inner work. Everything that you see outward was something that was done internally. I did a song 10 years ago where I know people actually was telling me I was nuts, I was crazy, and I was saying that I'd be working with Ye. That happened last year. I got, you know what I'm saying? It's been longer than that, but like where the placement really came through is because I was doing internal work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
you speak things into existence, because if everything was lining up. Right. So you gotta step back a lot of times from the tumult, like from your life, the stuff that be going on, right? Take a step back from it and just like really look at your life, and you're gonna start to see how things line up. When you see all these things lining up, it's like,
Facts.
I'm gonna go with this energy and just, man, trust your gut, ride. Never with fear. Like fear is, I said in the song, it's not the absence. Having fearlessness isn't the absence of fear. It's having the ability to go beyond that fear, right? So like, what do you want more? You want the thing that you fear, or you want the ultimate victory? I want the victory way more than I want anything that I fear. So therefore, no matter how I got a little, the win. I seen it already. I seen the end in the beginning.
What's in my head right now? I'm dealing with a situation just like that.
Word. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's how
I'm
you
dealing
have
with a
it.
situation exactly like that to the core.
This is how it, you know what I mean? God speak to man through man. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, I don't be knowing like how the message is gonna come out, but it's like
That's that vessel degree.
word.
Yeah.
So
There's a vessel.
that's the only way that I don't tell anybody anything that I haven't done myself, right? Like at all. Like I don't even like I was in a this had to be long, right? I was in a drug program. And one of the guys in there asked one of them young European girls and stuff, you ever shot heroin? She said, no. She said, how you gonna tell me how to get off of heroin? You know what I mean? So it's this thing where I've been there. I've been through it. I done made a lot of bad decisions, and I speak on a lot of different scenarios to help people get through that. As far as the youth go, man, believe in yourself. Don't let people that are not living their dreams tell you about yours. For sure.
No
That
doubt.
part.
You know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
If they're
No
living out their
doubt.
nightmares, don't let them tell you about your dreams.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts.
Do something different than what everybody else is doing. Keep the people around you that everybody that's around you got to be on something different. But y'all got to form like Voltron. Y'all got to come together. Y'all
I
got to
was
be
gonna
like,
say, but you gotta form together into
Yeah.
one at some point.
yeah, your purposes have to
Because
align.
I hear so often, let the studio go. That's the least of your worries. And I be like, no, that's my thing.
That's your thing. Because it's nothing worse than a dream deferred. It's a lot of dreams that got deferred. They in the prison yard dead. I remember sitting in the yard and watching planes go over and being like, where them planes going
I
at?
wish I was on it.
And then flip
That's what
side
I
of that,
said.
I'm on a plane flying over the yard like, God. And I'm like,
I just came from that
this was
reality.
right there.
Deferred,
Right.
just like, and that's what Tiffany is on here saying she
Definitely.
needed to hear that from you. We were just having this conversation before Lakim came in, talking to you on the phone.
God bless.
So it's so crazy. So it's like everything that we try to confirm in between us. I thought Lakim and Knowledge was going to give me my answer. Even one of these suckers wasn't even hear what I had to say. They both say like, no, she's just crazy, she emotional. But you came right in a serious tone and not even know the situation and gave me
Facts.
what I
We
needed
ain't have to
and
give you
what
the
I
answer.
needed.
We brought the answer. Our guess was the
You had to put
answer.
itself in there. You see that?
So
That's why Bubs
we
was
didn't
encouraging
have
me.
to
You can't
give
even
you-
have rice pudding and stuff.
you
Bubs, just stop.
didn't have to get the lesson from us. We brought the school to you.
And I appreciate it because Tiffany is over here on Instagram. Like, she really needed that from you. We were really just having like a few hours of a synopsis of situations of how to handle it. And you came right in with,
God is the greatest.
No doubt. And today's mathematics is God. 7 is God, all wise and supreme. Brother dropping God degree. We had a little cipher. You know what I'm saying? Grammy nominated rapper / producer. My man B More Than Usual. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than this, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better
It don't
than
get
this.
no better than this. So, I mean, in the school, me, because I'm gonna be honest, hardly listen to people because I know I just want to be driven on what I want. But today was just like,
That's just a sophisticated way of saying she hard-headed. I don't hardly listen to
but the
people.
people that I listened to was not giving me no rant today. That's why you heard me on the phone kept saying, you don't see me when you get here because I'm trying to talk to him. But
Burned us out. That's why.
Yo just went
We
right
got
off the
fresh
up there and
blood
talked to
for
you.
you.
He wouldn't even sit here and talk to me. Tiffany was on the phone with me. She got off the phone and then she watching it. She said, prayers up to you in the peace sign. She said, thank you so much. Because you came and dropped right into our system what we needed to hear. Miss Tracy Hyson over on YouTube said, I missed the beginning. I was cooking dinner for the god Ren.
Tracy, that's Ren's
Ren.
wisdom.
Okay.
Tracy, peace, sister
Peace.
Tracy.
Okay.
Tracy
She said,
Henson.
I didn't get a chance
With a
to
Y,
hear the brother
Henson.
like him. ASA, all caps, brother. Tracy, if you check and see, I put part 1 and then some stuff I put part 2. So but I'm gonna make sure you get all the parts.
Because the
Actually,
powers that be blacked
give
out
you-
our screen.
and it's okay, because you know Miss V, she gonna figure out a way, how to weigh. And
Yeah,
Tiffany,
shout out to the God Ren.
I just gave you my
shout
Instagram.
out to Sister
put it in my
Tracy.
Facebook so you can see everything.
Yeah, big mouth.
I'm just trying to tell her. I want her to know. And anybody else who's listening that, because eBay stayed on here on Instagram, he watched the whole thing. He is his own upcoming person. I have seen him at Sam's Club passing out CDs.
Alright,
So he's been
come
watching
on,
What's
the
man.
whole
up?
interview.
Get with the God. They got the God in the building. Y'all better connect where y'all got him.
Yeah, you should see him. He's saying all sorts of stuff on Instagram right now.
Connect with the God, man. He came back.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no prodigal son degree. The God came back to show love to the city.
Right, and that's why I'm just trying to
You
make
know
sure
what I'm
everybody
saying?
know, even if it cut off anywhere, go to my Facebook. You'll
No
see
doubt.
everything.
God
All
came
videos
back, show
and-
love to the city. You
And
know
we
what I'm saying?
appreciate you.
No thanks to lie. You know what I'm
No
saying?
thanks
Like,
to-
No thanks to the God lie. You know the
thanks
God
to
had to
the
call the
God.
God.
The-
You know I had to call my man back to the city.
The neon mint.
You know, yeah, and I got my mint green Sergio Tashini on. You know how I move.
That's
You
all
know
right,
what I'm
Moon.
saying?
I did have to say one thing about you, D-Line. Once I met you, everything you said is so.
All I know is word is bond. Bond is life.
And everywhere I go, if he tells somebody, no, she fam. I don't never gotta be with him again. But they gonna be, oh no, that's La said she fam her. Yeah, me. And I'm like,
As it
yeah.
should be.
Right.
As it
I asked
should
him,
be.
La, did I work in the store? I need some tennis
She
shoes.
want free sneakers and everything. She's like, I'm gonna go in the store and be like, I'm live fan. Like, yo, can I get some?
But yeah,
That's
but
Miss B,
definitely
though.
everybody he put me on with since then, everything has been moving great. And I
No
appreciate
doubt,
it.
no doubt. Shout out to my big homie Clark. You know what I'm saying? Old timer.
Thank you for getting me in the situation. I can get the dust off a little bit.
Oh, no doubt,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Yes, Lord is out at midnight.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Hold on.
That part,
Before
let's
we
say that.
slide,
Yeah.
That's so many
the
times.
God's
He been
album,
in class. This
his
is an
new
album.
album comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tell him about the new album.
Yes, Lord is
Talk about
it was I was in the process of doing something totally different. Writing, doing what we do for real with,
No
with the
doubt.
art form. And a Saturday morning I was inspired. I got a whole beat pack from a producer, and every one of the songs just inspired me to it was like, yo, write down the word.
Right.
Right? And my answer was yes, Lord. And that's just what it was. And I just
Right.
and so Morning Prayer, Love, which are the singles off of that project, they've been out for a couple years now, just in letting this whole thing marinate. But it's only 10 tracks. Like I say, nothing but Baltimore artists on this project.
Wow.
It is
That's love.
it is, man.
That's
I hope
love.
the project is. I don't want to give it away. I want people to listen to it and see. You know how with the artwork, you gotta let it lead the interpretation out there.
Yes.
So I want to see what people bring back, and then in the near future, I will let everybody know exactly what my intentions were with the project.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful piece of work. I can't lie. I've been
I
holding
just
it.
copy and pasted on all
Yeah.
social media that quick.
That's it. Yes, Lord is definitely out at midnight. Like I say, life, the Oracle is on there. Like she's definitely like my ghost face on the joint. She on like 6 songs, so
Yeah,
doing
no
her
doubt.
thing, singing and rapping. She did her thing.
Okay, that's what's up. Yo, I'm a drop in on the guard in York, PA soon. We gonna hook up. We gonna go to PA. We gonna talk to my cousins. They from New York, but they got the juice bar in PA. My cousin King, my cousin Trust, my cousin Deuce Fever. Yo, we coming to PA. You know what I'm saying? We gonna build. We gonna enlighten. And we gonna hang out, man. And we gonna talk to the youth, man, in that town, man, and drop some jewels on them.
Definitely.
Y'all know how the guard move, man. I come with a bag of jewels. I might give you a diamond out of Solomon's crown with the science I be giving out. You know what I mean? You
I'm
know
just
what
glad
it
that you
is.
taking me. I'm just glad you taking
Straight
me.
up.
So.
Shout out to Sister Tracy and my homeboy Ren. That's Ren.
Ren, yeah.
That's Ren and his wife. She in the nation too.
Okay.
She joined the nation.
Real quick on YouTube, Bub said, thanks for your knowledge on the music side of things, King. By the way, I may be of assistance in strong regards to singing a hook or something.
For sure, tap in with me.
I didn't know you could sing, Bubs. That's our Bubs.
Yeah.
Bubs,
How you know about the rice pudding?
I didn't know you could sing. Yo, when you at the cookout, blow a harmony, B. Listen, when we get to the cookout, man, we giving you the mic. You better blow it out, too. I want you to sing at the cookout.
Bub's gonna sing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Y'all making me
Bubs,
do
crazy.
that.
Bubs fam, though, man. Bubs popped up at the group yesterday, man. We had a good group. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sister Arnetta, man, that worked down the mayor's office. She
Yeah.
came to my group Heal yesterday. We had a good group. You know what I'm saying? We was building on what inspires you and how do you inspire others. That was the
Hey.
topic of the group because a lot of people, it's hard for them to get inspired. Some of us suffer from burnout. Sometimes
Yeah.
I be reaching, like I done read so much. I'm like, damn, where does my inspiration come from now? And I realize my inspiration and what inspires me is like the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what inspires me. When I know I got friends that's talented and I can connect them to other people, that's what inspires me. Straight up. That's what
That's where your
inspires me.
inspiration comes
I'm going to put Deasia on the spot, too. Deasia from Safe Streets. Sam came to the meeting. After I hooked you and Sam up on that business project, he wanted to meet you in the flesh. You promised like him you would be there. Sam didn't even know you wasn't going to show. You didn't show, Deasia. What's the science on that?
Yeah, he just put you on blast.
I put on
3
blast.
social media sites in front of a nominated rapper producer, and of course Miss V. Deasia.
Don't miss no more meetings, Deasia. That's basically what we say.
Basically what he said is don't you do that shit again.
No, but shout out to my people, man, that always show me love. Shout out to brother Buzz that worked down the mayor's office doing this thing in this city. Cleaning up, man, helping the youth. Shout out to Milligan Ill. Shout out to EB with the peace team. Shout out to Captain Andrew, man, with We Our Us. Shout out to brother Delmont Muhammad, brother Anthony Muhammad, brother Bilal,
brother Brandon.
brother Brandon, man, brother Brandon doing this thing real strong. Shout out to brother Ren, he great jump off with his own podcast itself. Man, shout out to everybody that's doing that thing, man.
Shout out to Miss V just for being here in existence.
Shout out to Murphy Holmes. Shout out to Lexington Terrace. Shout out to Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Moore Sign Simple of America.
No doubt, it's long.
That part.
It's long. You know what I'm saying? That we got love for everybody.
And it's good. It's
We
good.
got love for
Well
everybody.
rounded for the world.
That's how we do, man. That's how we move. When we come through, man, we come through bearing gifts, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We
You
got
men
joy.
and
Some
women over
Gene
here on
Priest.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Losing.
we come through. We come through bearing gifts.
Yeah, I
We
love
come
it.
through bearing
I love
gifts.
everything about it.
You know what I mean? September 7th. If y'all don't know who Jonathan Jackson is, you better learn.
Do the
Black
science.
August. On August 7th
August
in California, in the Marion County Courthouse, he tried to free his brother George Jackson and other political prisoners. He armed himself and he went up in there. He did what a lot of us, we won't even throw a rock at a court van, let alone do what he done. And he was only 16 years old when he did it. Shout out to Black August. Shout out to the revolution.
It's too late. I'm too late.
And the heart for the revolution.
What happened? You was trying to...
No, I wanted to record it on here too. I want to put it more than one place.
Oh, well, give it to him, Lord.
August 2nd.
You want me-
August 7th. Come on.
You want me to redo it?
Just say-
Live on Jonathan Jackson, a.k.a. the man-child, the youngest brother of George Jackson, during this date and this month in 70? 70.
70?
Yeah, he ran up in the Marion, because George died a year later, and that in August, I believe. He, Jonathan Jackson, the man-child, ran up in the Marion County Courthouse in California and tried to free Black Revolutionary George Jackson and his comrades. Went up in there with shotguns, machine guns, and pistols. Yeah, he done what a lot of people are afraid to
I'm
do.
afraid to do.
That was the real revolution. Somehow we lost touch with that. Salute Black August. And salute all my conscious brother, too, that fight the revolution in a different way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nat Turner, because it was the month of August that Nat Turner led his slave rebellion on the plantation, and he committed mass murder, and it wasn't against his own people. It was against his oppressors who had us in bondage. Know who your true leaders are. Know who you are. Shine like the star you know you are. Give him some last words, God.
Just like that. Going against your oppressors, right? That's like, don't ever get too ahead. You just so individualized that you can't understand that we are connected to the next man and woman.
No
right?
doubt.
Like that is our thing. Don't forget that. Like it's the ties that binds, man. It's just unity is oneness in thought. It ain't always numbers. It ain't gonna always be a whole bunch of numbers.
That's
it's about
right.
who's on the same page, thinking the same thing to get that job done. And the job that we need to get done is still freedom. We're not free yet until we all free.
No doubt. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths.
Peace.
And Bud
No
said,
doubt.
peace, brought that brother live.
No
Got
doubt.
that.
Peace, peace,
I
peace.
have to record that so I can upload it separately.
All right, so we gonna
Don't
wrap
move
up.
yet
with us.
because
Wrap up.
you finished before I turn off stuff.
Yeah, we gonna wrap up, y'all. See us next week. with a new guest.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock,
Okay.
6 to 7. It may spill over. You know how we move. We have no recollection of time once we get in the studio. We just start flowing.
And it just keep going. It's your trash. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Miss V, keeping it cute. Yes.
Positive energy always causes elevation.
In
Pace,
the
pace,
building.
pace.
Congratulations, Midnight. He is hitting the stream, so get at him, y'all. Peace.